It is the first Sunday of this year, and I wish all of you a very happy, prosperous, and peaceful year ahead. Also, I pray to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Thakur for the well-being of everyone, and so that we are actively attached to Thakur's ideology and to his work. Thakur, born in Pabna, he has done his Leela in East Bengal, which is current Bangladesh. Then he shifted to Deoghar. Now there are followers of Sri Sri Thakur not only in India but across the whole globe. There are followers in United States, in Singapore, in Europe, and everywhere. Followers of Sri Sri Thakur. So we have seen this number of times, like a certain thing which is being started in Asian countries like India, and then slowly it has moved to the Western countries, and again there is a reverse where Indian people are learning from the Western people. So let me bring some philosophical contrast which Western people have found in Sri Sri Thakur's philosophy. There are Western philosophies like Freiburg, like Jung's theory, which dominated the Western world for a numerous period of time. Carl Gustav Jung is a Western philosopher. He has a philosophy which talks about personality growth of human being is in the form of conflict. Conflict, there are three different things. One is self, ego, and superego. When there is a conflict between all the three things, then only there is a growth. Then only human being grows, and then when personality grows. We are influenced by the Western countries. All the people who work on the corporate world, on the IT companies, we have a very popular concept of learning from mistakes. We do root cause analysis when there is a defect, and then we try to find out what we learned from that mistake. Even if you ask anybody that when you learn most, you will tell that if I do some mistake, and my learning is most when I do the mistake. So what does this bring out? Basically this bring out the very minimalistic view of the human nature. It does not bring the positivity out of the human being. It is like if you have to grow, you have to make mistake. Until you make mistake, there is no growth. So Thakur in 1930s, 1940s, when Thakur's philosophy was being read by the Western people like Ray Halderman, K. Brace, and when they were propagating to the Western world, they definitely saw a merit in Thakur's philosophy. Thakur has told that build on a strength. Anybody's personality grows when he comes in association with the living idol, Thakur. And he can bring the good out of any human being. So let's say we all know an incident which a lot of earlier speaker has told in this audience, how a small kid who was addicted to movie film and how with the association of Thakur he turned out to be a good writer. We all know the incident of Bholanath Sarkar, who was a very who was a mere sevak at Thakur's ashram. He was doing cleaning of the Thakur's room, and who was a very introvert person. And how with Thakur's association and Thakur's blessing, he became a very eminent speaker, and he fought a legal debate with the British lawyers and freed up one of the terrorists from the British. So all this can happen when we come in touch with Thakur. An ordinary person can become extraordinary. And if we look at it very critically and philosophically, The reason being, Thakur emphasizes that we can build on the strength. So, if you have seen a lantern, a hurricane, and if it's very low, you will not, the focus will be very low. But when you increase it, when you increase the lantern, the light illuminates, and we do not see the other dark particles. So that is Sri Thakur, who is the torch bearer in our life, who can give us the right direction, who can illuminate the right thing in our life. So that is Sri Thakur. And there is one more concept which the Western people have found, which is remarkably different from Western philosophies. That is the empathetic view of Sri Thakur toward human life. We perceive our problem, our life, our thing as real, and we perceive the others' problem, others' life as not real, as virtual, which is very distorted. So this thought process overrules the whole of the world, and probably this is one of the reasons for all the conflicts that we see in countries, among the countries, or everywhere. So Thakur has told in Satyanusaran, নিজের মৃত্যু যদি অপছন্দ করো কাউকে মরো করো না, নিজের দুঃখে ব্রহ্মজ্ঞানী সাজো, পরের বেলায় সাংসারিক সাজো, এমন ভেলো ভালো. So what he's trying to tell is the empathetic approach. So once we keep our priorities as secondary and the others' priority as primary, all the problems that we see everywhere will just disappear like anything. So this is one of the philosophy which is appealing or which contradicts a lot of the other Western philosophers. And one more thing is which we follow, which is the basic principle of Sri Thakur, is the jajana. We know human being is part and parcel of society. So if we have to rectify a human being, we cannot rectify the human being in isolation. If human being is a reflection of the society, so if we have to correct a human being, we have to correct the human being as well as the society. Let's take example of a machine. If a machine has to be corrected, we can take out the defective part and correct it in isolation. It's not dependent on the society or anything. A human being is not like that. Human being is discrete in itself, and at the same time it's a reflection of the society. So that's what jajan is. If jajan is not done properly, the society does not heal. If the society does not heal, the human being does not heal. Growth of the society is not there. Progress of the society is not there. So that is what has Thakur emphasized on jajan. And this is the basic principle of Sri Thakur. So there is no individual spiritual growth. Nobody can become good as a standalone, and he cannot live in a nice society. So until the whole society heals, until the whole society follows one message, চলে যারা তাদের নিয়ে দেশ চলে, সমাজ গড়া. So Thakur has said, until we do jajan, until we stand for the other person, until we go and think about the other person, until we make sure other person also are good and following Sri Thakur, we do not have an ideal society. So let's take one more example. When there is a mosquito bite, we cannot ignore it. If we ignore it, we will see the pain, and the pain will control us, and we might end up in having diseases. But what if we are conscious of the pain of mosquito bite and take steps to overcome that pain and take remedies and apply this concept to the human realm? Let's say somebody is suffering from some pain, and if we close ourselves from that pain, that itself will cause agony, peace, loneliness in us. So that's what this Thakur told. So we have to be very conscious about others' pain also, and we have to stand by that pain and thereby overcome that pain. That's what Thakur has done when he was in his body, and that's what he wants all of us to do that. So the way to overcome the pain of others is to be conscious about that pain and thereby overcome that pain. So we cannot close off ourselves from that pain. So there is a Christian philosopher by the name of Swedenborg. He also has told opening up one to the others is like a heaven. And closing off means I don't care what is happening to others. It's like a hell. So there is no heaven and hell outside somewhere. It's on this earth where we can make heaven and hell. And it all depends what we do, what we behave, and how we do. So that's what Thakur has preached us. That's what Thakur has told to the Western world, and that's why we see so many people are following Sri Thakur in the Western countries. The only way to get a heavenly peace, heavenly environment is to open up oneself and be ready to understand the pain of others and be ready to perform the service to the others. And that is what is Jajan. That's why Thakur has laid emphasis on Jajan, which is a very basic principle when we take Diksha. And until and unless Jajan is done properly, until we stand by the people, we won't be able to heal the society. On the other hand, we are ourselves becoming trap of that thing which will get reflected in our next generation. So these are some of the philosophies which definitely contradicts from the Western philosophies, and which we see that the reason why people are accepting Thakur, and we see enough momentum of Sri Thakur building up in the America and European countries. So with this, I would like to pray at the lotus feet of Sri Thakur for the well-being of everyone, and Jai Guru to all.